Hello, it's IELTS with me tutorial, and today I'm going to show you how to write a Band 9 essay for your IELTS writing task 2 question. In this specific module, we'll focus on a Band 9 model essay as well as how to do our essay plannings as well as analyzing the examiner's notes and step-by-step explanation and a complete guide. Okay, let's start. Our question here is, some employers are willing to give their workers a certain amount of unpaid, let me correct here. Some employers are willing to give their workers a certain amount of unpaid sabbatical time, meaning believing this benefits the individual and the organization. Other employers see no merit in this arrangement and discourage it. Consider the possible arguments for and against unpaid sabbatical leave and reach a viewpoint of your own. Pay attention that here, unpaid sabbatical time or leave here means extended or unpaid time of work in which an employee can follow personal interests or studies and then return to him or her work. Okay, pay attention, consider possible arguments for and against this and reach a viewpoint of your own. Okay, regarding explanation of task, this is an obvious opinion or discussion type task, which is the most common type task in writing task 2 question. Please pay attention that keywords unpaid leave and employers here, okay, which are inviting you to consider the cost aspect to a business in your answer, and also the individual and the organization, which is telling you to think about both these perspectives. Okay, some employers, unpaid sabbatical time, individual and organization. Okay, we have to actually discuss for and against them. Okay, how we should do our essay planning. We prepared and explained in more detail regarding essay planning. You can take a look at them. As I explained above, this is common type, the most common type, an opinion or discussion type essay. In introduction paragraph, we have to write about background and which is this actually trend, this things is something fashionable idea, and we have to actually prepare and write discussion intro. For unpaid leave, we prepared tourism, motivating, workers are refreshed. Number 2 reason, it's low cost, can help with restructures and etc. And against it, the number 1 reason, disruption, people need to be replaced. Number 2, workers lose interest to go to competitors. Number 3, more suited to academic work and research, not to business world. And our conclusion, how should write it? Problems outweigh advantages. okay, for our ideas. My opinion is this, okay? Problems outweigh disadvantages. It's okay for individuals, but difficult for company and colleges, okay? Here we see a band 9 model essay, and we are gonna analyze it in more detail, okay? The idea of offering, suggesting, recommending employees sabbatical time has become quite pretty fashionable idea, with some major companies believing it has great benefits. However, there is also substantial, significant, considerable opposition to this concept, and we will discuss the two views now. Actually, here we state and showed to the examiner that what we are going to do in the next paragraphs. Those employers who support unpaid sabbatical, please pay attention that how we are gonna report our views, okay? Often highlight, often show, often demonstrate, often point to the motivating impact which such leave can have on an employee. They feel that at a time when people are under pressure, a certain amount of extended leave can allow someone to return to work feeling refreshed and more committed to the company, more committed to their task. A second point in favor is, again, a great academic phrase, in favor is that such leave does not cost the company anything, as the employee stops drawing a salary. Indeed, actually, it seems that usage of impersonal style, such breaks might actually save money, as departments can be downsized, word downsize, without the need for redundancies and or compensation. Please take a look to our previous videos regarding necessary and essential vocabularies for writing and speaking, which I will cite to our videos, okay? This was for, and now we are gonna do present reasons for against this opinion. On the other hand, by contrast, many other employers feel that this practice has a disruptive impact, which outweighs its a possible benefit to the individual. For instance, if employees have a certain skill or responsibility, they must be replaced by someone who is similarly qualified. Probably, again, usage of tentative language, right? Involving a cost in training or hiring a new worker. Companies are also reluctant to allow skilled employees to drift away, right, from their business, fearing with some justification that the person might lose interest or even go to work for another competitor, Finally, at the end, as a last point, some employers feel that the whole idea of sabbaticals time is more suited to an academic context, to an academic world, such as the universities or research institutes, which the employee will be working on personal interest, which coincide with their field of study, field of research, which is rarely the case among corporate employees, big companies, right? And at the end, to sum up, to recapitulate, all in all, to conclude, it seems true that usage of impersonal style, the issues caused by unpaid sabbaticals do indeed outweigh the potential advantages. Again, we are not that this gonna happen, because and therefore we are using tentative language. Although the individual employee may be refreshed, the disruption and cost caused by this absence are unreasonable for the company and for the colleagues left behind at work. Okay, and we have a good amount of words, good number of words. Okay, let's take a look at the examiner's note. Yeah. Simple introduction guide the reader into the discussion main body. Yeah, with there is a topic specific vocabularies such as downsize, redundancies, competitor, corporate, right? And therefore, please take a look at those videos in our channel. Yeah, which we explain in more detail. And also the candidate used academic phrases as well as academic structures and high band 9 vocabularies. Yeah. Then the conclusion itself returns to the task instructions of the both individuals and organization by weighing the two perspective, the two angle of vision against each other. This shows to the examiner that the candidate has planned the conclusion and has been building towards it. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. I hope that you really enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to click the subscribe button, ring the bell, and turn on notifications so you'll be alerted to our future content. Thank you so much again, and see you soon in another IELTS with me tutorial. Take care and bye!